Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at a figure I've wanted to review for quite some time, and that's AMC's The Walking Dead Series 4 from McFarlane Toys, the gas mask riot gear zombie. Visually an extremely cool looking figure. This of course appears in Season 3 of The Walking Dead, basically when the characters take refuge in a prison. There's this guy and the riot gear zombie, which give the group quite a bit of trouble. Probably one of the goriest moments in the show, I think, when they peel the gas mask off. But really cool looking figure. Happy that they decided to give us this as a zombie. It's one thing you don't see a lot of in the show, is that military presence or police or anything like that. I guess it's just assumed that they all pretty much get killed off. But yeah, a great Season 2 of The Walking Dead. Loved the Governor as a villain. I thought he was just a brilliant villain for the show. And very excited to get this figure opened up. Taking a look on the back of the packaging, and I'll bring it a little bit closer so hopefully you guys can see. We've got in his, I guess, prison gear, Rick Grimes, Carl, Andrea, the Governor, Riot Gear Zombie, and the Gas Mask Zombie. The Riot Gear Zombie is pretty much the exact same figure with just a different head. The Governor is a decent figure. They did release another Governor, which I prefer a lot more, where he's got the trench coat and the AUG assault rifle. The Andrea is a pretty cool figure. The Carl Grimes, they've released a couple of Carl. Didn't jump out at me. The Rick's not bad, but it's certainly not my favourite. I think there are some other ones that are a little bit better. But let's get the Gas Mask Zombie opened up. And here we've got the Riot Gear Zombie opened up and out of packaging. And honestly, I think this is one of the best figures McFarlane have ever made in terms of detail. I really love the prison police riot gear attire that it's got on, but just the level of detail on this is crazy. I'll bring it forward so you guys can take a look at the face. That is extremely well detailed and also very disturbing. One thing I really like about the zombies in The Walking Dead is the detail that the producers of the show go to. And if you look at the zombies, you'll see in Season 1, through to Season 2, they sort of look the same, but then they start regressing. And they actually, the people who make the show, researched how the decomposition of the human body works, and as the series progresses and as the show progresses, you see, like the skin receding around the teeth, which is what happens in real life. The parts that actually degrade happen in the show, which I think is really cool. The only thing I don't like is that when you cut off the head, the zombie continues to, the head at least, continues to operate. For some reason that really bugs me, just because once the head's gone, and being decapitated, that should, get rid of the brainstem or whatever the source of the infection is. But still, a really cool looking figure. It's got like the zombie bile or vomit just down here, which hopefully you guys can see. Moving down as well, the paint scheme is awesome on this guy. There's lots of just little detail that, like when you look at this up close, you pick up on it. Like there's a metallic-y sort of finish there. The zombie definitely has that grimy feel to it. Looking on the back as well, nice detail on the riot gear. Like even look at the back of the head. Just the damage to the skin and everything like that. Is one zombie you do not want to encounter, that's for sure. But yeah, just really awesome looking figure. Very happy I was able to pick this guy up. Now, in terms of articulation, he's got so no articulation in the head. He does have ball jointed arms, ball jointed elbows, nothing in the wrist, swivel or ball joint in the waist, which is good. The legs are really restricted, if I'm honest, but the articulation is a little bit lower. Ball jointed legs, ball jointed knees, and ball jointed ankles. So great range of articulation. Now, in terms of accessories, he doesn't come with much, but he does come with this really cool gas mask. One thing I really like about it is that there is some flesh, residual flesh attached, which is pretty grody, if I'm honest. And then we've got the back of the mask as well. It does literally just clip on to the gas mask zombie's face, which is pretty grody. One additional thing that I think is really cool is you can actually take the gas visor off to reveal a really deformed and messed up zombie head. It does clip back on, I hope, but yeah, it's a very, very detailed but also pretty messed up figure when you think about it. Overall, I'm a huge fan of the gas mask zombie figure. If you can find this guy, I think it's well worth picking up. Great detail, great articulation, great accessory as well. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this review on AMC's McFarlane Series 4 from The Walking Dead, the Riot Gear Gas Mask Zombie.